Hello everybody, once again welcome to Non-Scripted Ramblings. I'm Kendall Richardson. Thank you so much for joining me as I continue my journey through history. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me and watching me ramble about some of my favourite songs ever recorded by one of the best people to ever do it, Michael Jackson. I'm so happy to celebrate History 25 this month, and I hope you guys are celebrating along with me. So today we are going to be getting into track number 9 on the History album, and I suppose technically the third single that was released, if you count Scream and Childhood as, 1 and 2 of the History album. And that song, of course, is You Are Not Alone. So this is going to be an interesting video just because, as most of you know, and if you don't know, this song was written and composed by R. Kelly, and I really don't want to get too bogged down by any of the drama and awfulness surrounding him, so I'm just going to do my job here to just separate art from artist in this case, so that's all I'm really going to say about that. It's a shame, but anyway, here we are. So yes, the song was written and composed by R. Kelly, and it was released as a single on the 15th of August in 1995. The song kind of ended up actually becoming a co-collaboration between MJ and R. Kelly. They worked on it together, obviously in the studio in 94 when History was recorded, and each of them brought their own elements. Like the lyrics and the music were by R. Kelly, and MJ added in, his own flavour as he does with, the vocals and the choir-esque elements to the song, giving it that extra Michael Jackson flair, which we all love so much. Now, going back to my continuing theme of Kendall didn't like ballads when she was a kid. This song took years to grow on me. I have to be truly honest with you. It took me years. I love the song now, and it is a beautiful piece of music with some beautiful lyrics, and the way Michael sings it is truly wonderful, and it's really nice to listen to. So you can see why it was so popular then, and it remains popular to this day. A lot of fans and a lot of people that just are casual fans of Michael Jackson seem to really like this song, which is great because it's an awesome song. But it's just kind of stands out as one of the most well-known tracks from the History album, of course. This is obviously due in part to the fact it went number 1 straight away. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States. It was the first ever song in the Billboard chart's 37-year history to do that. The first ever time. A fact that I don't think I did mention when I talked about Scream is that when Scream/Childhood was released as a double A-side single earlier in May of 1995, it debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 100, and that was the first time in the charts history again that a song had ever debuted at number 5 on the charts. So he beat his own record with You Are Not Alone. So which is quite wonderful. Especially considering, the past couple of years of his life have been very tumultuous, and certain perceptions of him by the public had changed. I mean, of course, the fans, stood strong beside him, but the media had started to really go for him more than ever, and it's just really nice to see that he was still really appreciated as an artist when this album came out, and especially when this song was released. So I really love that. I remember seeing the video for this as a kid quite a bit on Video Hits. Shout out to that long since off the air now program that was aired here in Australia that I religiously watched growing up. I remember watching it there quite a bit, and I'll get to the music video later. I've got a whole bunch of cool things I want to say about that. It was also certified platinum by the RIAA, which is the Recording Industry Association of America, It sold over 1 million records. 1 million singles were sold in the United States alone, and it went to #1 in a huge list of countries. It charted really well here in Australia too, so it was a huge worldwide hit for Michael Jackson, so it's freaking awesome. Yeah, it was actually, the only bittersweet thing about You Are Not Alone, I suppose, is that it was actually the last time MJ actually had a #1 hit, at least in the US, it was You Are Not Alone. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting too that, you know, his last #1 in the US ever would be actually the one to break a record, you know. And kind of fitting, considering it's the king of pop and that's what he was known for doing, breaking records, that's for sure. Yeah, so he's actually listed in the Guinness World Records as with breaking, you know, debuting at #1 for the first time. It's pretty sweet. What else can I say about... Okay, so in terms of the music, before I get into my thoughts on it, I just wanted to mention 2 little bits of trivia. First, some good stuff, and then some not so good stuff. The first really good thing is the fact that it was nominated for American Music Award and for a Grammy Award, both for Best Pop Vocal Performance. Didn't win, but nomination nonetheless is really impressive, of course, and well-deserved. Should have won though, but whatever, that's fine. The kind of not so great thing about this song is the fact that R. Kelly was actually accused of plagiarizing the music of the song, and in Belgium only, there was a court ruling that deemed that You Are Not Alone cannot be kind of used or played on the radio or anything, kind of just in Belgium only for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like I mean, yeah, I don't know why the ruling just only stands in Belgium. It's strange, but basically these Belgium artists by the name of Eddie and Danny Van Passel recorded a song called If We Can Start All Over in 1993, the year before You Are Not Alone was written and recorded. I went to a YouTube video to have a listen to that song. There isn't actually, I couldn't really see a proper version of If We Can Start All Over on YouTube, so if anybody has a link that I can find and listen to it, I would love someone to post that below, so please go ahead. I did hear what I think is a snippet of it. It was kind of a rough sounding recording, wasn't very good quality, but it is basically the exact same as You Are Not Alone. Like, the melody is the exact same, and I was just, part of me is like, is this just like an early demo of You Are Not Alone, or is this actually the Van Passel song? Because they sound exactly the same. Yeah, it's very troublesome. So, but if you are interested to hear and compare, check it out. There was a video on YouTube I did find, but like I said, I can't tell if it's legit or not, because it just sounds that identical that I'm just like, surely R. Kelly did not just completely go, oh yeah, I'll take this, thank you, and just make this song, but whatever. It's he's a problematic person as it is. Let's not dwell too much on it. But yeah, it's only recognized, the ruling is only recognized in Belgium. So yeah. No, so I had no idea about this until I researched the song, so there you go. If anyone else has any thoughts on that, and if I am actually incorrect in any of my statements, just feel free to @me on this, because yeah, I am here to be educated as well as hopefully educate in my own small little way to some people who don't know stuff. You know, I'm a well of knowledge and a sponge as well. Just, I want to be right about everything, as in I want to make sure I have, you know, the correct information, and, you know, reminding you all that this is also just my opinions on everything as well. Anyway, controversy aside, the song itself is beautiful. The music is beautiful, and plagiarized or not. It's wonderful. It's a lovely melody. And the way Michael sings it is just remarkable. Michael's voice for me really came into its own when he hit his 30s, like from Bad onwards, like his voice just really clicked into place for me, and especially on the History album, it just sounds, the vocal takes he did on this album alone are just incredible. I'm going to be talking about some of those, you know, coming up in videos soon, but yeah, here on You're Not Alone, it's just absolutely lovely, the way he sings, and the you know, when he gets to the ad-libs towards the end of the song, you know, in the post-chorus, like before the fade out, it's just, I love the way he kind of really, it's another great thing about him is just his ad-libbing is always top-notch, and just the way he really goes for it, and you can feel the emotion and the heartache and the longing in not just the words but how he sings them. It's just really, really great. But yeah, everything about his delivery on this song is just phenomenal. Yeah, I do really like this song now. I don't like it as much. I hated it. I didn't hate it. I never used to like it when I was a kid, like I said, but now it's really grown on me, and it is really nice. It's not one I always listen to. I mean, it was probably a big song that I either / avoided listening to or would listen to a lot after he passed away, because it's a sad song, and it's a song that people tend to choose to play at their funerals. I've, you know, heard and read things about this song being picked, and you know that's a thing. But it's a beautiful piece of music, so why not? Absolutely, why not? Yeah. So let's talk about the music video before I wrap up. It was directed by Wayne Isham, and it's a really beautiful video too, and it's really reflective of the themes of the song, of you know, Michael feeling isolated and alone, and then also, you know, being in love with his then wife Lisa Marie Presley, and being with her, and so it's because it's such a beautiful love song as well as just talking about loneliness. You know, because we get all the camera flashing, the paparazzi camera flashes at the start and throughout the video, and I love the shots of Michael in the Pantages Theatre in LA, in Hollywood. He's just on the stage by himself singing the song, and the theatre is empty, and it's just so beautiful. It's a beautiful theatre, and I didn't actually realise this was filmed at the Pantages. I walked past it when I was in LA last year. I walked up and down Hollywood Boulevard numerous times, and I walked past the Pantages and I saw it, because I know it was used in the Hollywood Tonight music video, but I didn't actually realize it was the theatre from You and Alone. So next time I go to LA, I'll be paying more attention and maybe looking into if they do like tours or something, because it's a gorgeous theatre. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And yeah, those are my favorite parts of the You and Alone video come from those scenes of him, especially that like black lacy like cardigan thing, like shirt thing he's wearing. Yeah, that's really pretty, really nice, and it looks really great on him. He looks really great in this video just in general, especially because he's you know, bearing skin quite a bit. There's a lot of skin in this, and for someone who was notoriously known as being very shy and very private, it was so interesting to see Michael really show his, you know, his physical form so much in this video. He's practically naked, and like in the scenes with him and Lisa Marie, you know, and they're both pretty much naked. It's beautiful, and they look really in love, and I for one believe the whole thing. It was real. They loved each other. They wouldn't have gotten married if they didn't love each other. Like, I think everyone needs to calm down when it comes to them, because I believe it, you know, and I know I'm biased, but just if you watch the Diane Sawyer interview with the two of them, and the way Lisa Marie talks about it, how blunt she is, how honest she is. She's like, I'm not going to be in a relationship with someone other than for the fact that I love them, period. It's basically what she says, and I'm just like, yeah, I believe you. I believe you. But yeah, they look beautiful together in this video. They made such a really great couple, I always thought. You know, after I got over the fact that I child me didn't like her because she was married to my man. But you know, adulthood has brought me like, oh, okay, no, they were really nice together. I can just be secretly jealous from afar. It's fine. But yeah, and one thing I learnt on my research too about the You Are Not Alone music video is the fact that those scenes of them together, particularly the shot where she's like bending over him, and he's laying down and they're like in this temple thing, it's actually based on a painting by, oh my notes are slipping away, Maxfield Parrish. The painting is called Daybreak. My notes are falling down now. The painting is called Daybreak. It's it was painted in 1922, and it's one of the most I guess well-known paintings of the 20th century. Like, it's very, or the most sold. Like, it has a, like, it, I was looking at it, had like a, I've forgotten it now, I should have written it down, but it's a very popular painting from the 20th century. And as soon as I saw what the painting looked like, I was like, oh damn, they really went for it. It's exactly that scene where she's leaning over him and he's lying down. That's the painting. Yeah, go check it out. It's a really beautiful painting. But yes, yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. I mean, I really like the imagery of, you know, because there's two different versions of this music video, I believe, of this short film, I should say, you know, and one of them has footage of Michael, you know, standing kind of in a little like pond that's beneath a waterfall, and he's got like angel's wings, and he's been pierced by an arrow, and it's all very symbolic and meaningful and poignant and all of that, and it looks really nice, and then the lighting is very soft and gorgeous, and yeah, very angelic, and he's a very beautiful man, and in this video in particular that was on display, that's for sure. But yeah, it's really nice. It was a really nice video. I like the video better than I like the song, I think, but I do love the song, and I love both. I do. Just love one slightly more. That's okay, it's fine. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about You Are Not Alone. I have talked quite a bit about it already. It's a great song. Check it out on whatever platform you listen to music on or watch things on, because it's an absolute Michael Jackson classic, and yeah, will remain so forever, I think. So those are my thoughts on You Are Not Alone. That was really bad, sorry. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me. I really do appreciate it, as I've said, and will continue to say, because I really mean it. Thank you so much. Next time I will be back, I will be talking about another beautiful song on the History album, one that's just very heartwarming and just, yeah, I've got a lot of words about it. I will save them for that video, but I'm talking about childhood next time we come back. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I've been a Kendall Richardson, and you've just experienced non-scripted ramblings.